As we are live here on MonsterVision once again, as we're week number 6 at Eldora Speedway tonight for the UMP 358 modified series, and then we'll go super late model racing as we have all 3 series here like we do every Wednesday night, and will for 4 more weeks after this, as we've got Charlotte next week. Chubb, what's going on tonight? How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good. Not much going on.
Yeah, how's the weather over there in Kentucky this week?
It's been a little warm.
Yep, it looks like summertime's all over us. Some people like that kind of thing. I'd rather just wear a jacket. It's alright, I guess, when I'm on the water, but definitely don't like working in it. So we got yeah, no shit. We got about 5 minutes left to qualify here. Will Hanger's the fastest car, surprisingly, as Will Hanger is back again this week. We got a new points leader after last week's double point. Bryson Dafford is the points leader with Lon Franks second in the points, Holbert's third, Bowers fourth, Grandy's fifth, and Will Hanger dropped all the way to 6th, but he's only 26 points behind. He gets on a hot streak. He can still run them down. Look at there, Chad Pertobal is 7th, Davin Cardwell 8th, the one and only Anthony Chubb Cottle is 9th, Jonathan Lee's 10th. We're talking about the points here. Dafford's got him a win this season. Hanger's got 2 of them. Benji Killian's got 1, and Dylan Hauser's got 1 in last week's $250 to, maybe it was $200 to win or $300 to win. No, it was $50 to win this race, that's right. As the hot screw came on board last week with Mimi's Making Emotions and sponsored this race and our super late model race. We had a heck of an event last week. Black to the yellow and black. I like it because it seems like everybody's in pink and black lately. There's Chubb in a familiar yellow 99 car that we're also so familiar with. Guys, I'm going to do the driver's meeting here, and then we'll get this race going. This is a broadcast, but you're always live from the admin room here, so part of the show in many ways. We'll be back live on SRTV Network tomorrow for our novice pros and our pro late model series here at Eldora to wrap up the track championship series. Alright guys, welcome to the race tonight. I appreciate you guys coming out. Looks like we got a pretty good car count here. Right around 30 cars. Should be a good show. We're live on MonsterVision on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch right now. MonsterVision on Facebook's live on our Monsters of Dirt Facebook page. Guys, remember the leader controls all starts coming out of turn 4. Leader can choose high or low line on all starts. Guys, if you get turned around in any of our races, make sure you get turned around and get going. Never sit there and wait on a caution because you might not get it, especially in our heat races because we have no cautions in our heat race. If you wreck somebody in a heat race, I expect you to back out of the throttle till last place passes you before you can get back into throttle, or you will be black flagged if we catch it. Guys, if you go 4 laps down, your race is over. If you come back out on the track 4 laps or more down, you're subject to a suspension, and you're for sure going to be disqualified from the event with 0 points. So once you're 4 laps down, your race is over. Make sure you remember that. It's not our job to remember it, but if we review the race and catch that you did it, you will get 0 points. Do it twice, you will be suspended. Guys, remember iRacing calls the cautions in the feature? And remember, we call rough EOL for rough driving. If you run over somebody, if you mean to or not, if it's your fault, you will go to the back. Not all wrecks deem EOL, and sometimes they just are a racing incident. Remember, this is Eldora. This is a wall banging track. But also remember, if you go up there and smack the wall in any of these series to try to gain momentum and lose momentum and get ran over, that's not going to get that guy an EOL. If you're going to go up there and try to wall bang, you better make sure you hit it right. Like I say, if you get run over wall banging, you'll definitely not get the EOL from the other guy. Guys, remember to keep everything racing, everything classy. We're not here to look like clowns. If you make us look like a clown, we will treat you like one. We don't want to get any of these rules on you. We want to have a good, clean event every race. We don't want, there's a ton of rules, but hell, that's not what this league's about. It's about the racing. But if you do go out there and blatantly break our rules, we will have to take action. Let's have a good race tonight. Let's have good races all night as we have the 358 modifieds and the super late models following. Gonna be good car counts all night, good racing all night. Good luck, everybody. As we're out here for qualifying now, we're done with the drivers meeting. We got Bryson Daffer, and he's a familiar face, and he is our points leader. Joseph Grandy's took the pole for right now. Joseph's been running better and better in all of the series lately. It's like I always say about Joseph, he's one of those drivers. He either checkers or wreckers. Either if he has a clean car at the end of the event, he's usually got a good finish. He actually finished third last week and finished on the podium. Lon Franks is here. He's second in the points. There's Lon right there. That's cool to see Lon up there in second in the points. Speaking of the points, Adam Holbert, he's a 12-time champion. He's won the championship in these modifieds before. And he's third in the points, so he's definitely going for that 13th championship. Ethan Bowers won the track championship series 2 weeks ago. Is back again. Joseph Grandy won the track championship series last week in a big surprise in the mid-season championship races. Here's Bobby Hansen, that 8 car. Like to see Bobby out here. He's one of our sponsors with Mimi's. Hopefully he runs good. Hopefully Jennifer can figure out how to get into our lobbies. We miss having Jennifer racing with us. No, Aaron Brumberlow, I don't know. We'll have to come up with something. I don't know about Jay Easy. Jay Easy? Yeah, maybe. Did you see it? We've got 28 cars qualifying. We got 3 heat races or 4. We got 4 heat races, 8 cars per race, 3 cars advance. Good show out tonight. I like it. I like it. Let's grit up here. Is Lee Daniel Robinson. He's no stranger to victory lane lately. He's won in the NHMRL and the MOD. He's been killing it in the micros and the Cup Series on asphalt. He comes out here in these modifieds and take the pole. Lee Daniels is fast in everything we race lately. Riley Putman, he's no stranger up front. Riley's always up front. I think he finished second or third the other night in our limiteds, but Riley is second place. Like I said, Joseph Grandy won our track championship series last week. There's Joseph there with Clay Christofferson's back in that 51 car. Bryce Stafford, our points leader, didn't qualify too well. He's going to be coming from a 5th place starting spot with Matt Schlosser right beside him. Second in the points is also in this race right behind it, the leader of the points, Bryce Stafford. Wow, we got 2 of them right here, the first and second in the points. They both need to have better runs than they qualified, that's for sure. So we're going to get ready to go racing here. Lee Daniel Robinson takes him off at turn 4. Green flag is out. Oh, as Putman puts a slider on Lee Daniel Robinson. Lee Daniel Robinson went to go back underneath Putman, and he touched his tire to his wheel. Dafford's underneath the car. He's upside down. Grandy, Dafford tie up, and Lon Franks benefits from that. Lon's raced it all the way up to 4th position. 1 position out of the transfer spot. Bryson Dafford, our points leader. I have to go back and check that one out. Riley Putman's got a big lead on Lee Daniel Robinson after that initial start, as Lee Daniel settles in the 2nd spot. Only the top 3 advance out of this race, so Clay Christofferson's going to have to settle in right here and try to get these laps behind him without Lon Franks running them down. The Wild Child himself, 2nd in points, has ran it up 3 spots to that 4th position. Matt Schlosser's back here in 5th. We got 4 laps to go. Let's slip in a replay here and see what happened. Oh man, Putman goes all the way to the bottom here.
We got a battle for the lead. Lee Daniel just took over the lead.
You heard it here as Lee Daniels takes back over the lead while we're looking at the replay. Putman goes in there and punts him right into the wall. That was pretty rough there, Riley. I'm not sure what's going on there as they go off into the corner side by side. They're going to drive it out of 3 and 4 with Putman on the inside. Lee Daniels on the outside. White flags out. Riley's got a little rough with Lee Daniels. Let's see if Lee Daniels returns it. Lee Daniels down to the bottom. Coming down the back straightaway. He puts his quarter panel on Riley. Pushes him high. He slides up in front of Riley.
I got shoved into you. I don't know if you heard
Coming
that.
off a turn 4, Lee Daniel Robinson takes the win. Riley 2nd. And Clay Christofferson 3rd.
Alright, so Lon Lee Daniel.
I won't even comment on all that unnecessary stuff. Alright, heat race number 2. We got 4 of them like we said. Jackie Whaley's back and he's on the pole with Adam Holbert. Outside pole, Jonathan Lee and Anthony Cottle. Let's round out row number 2. Logan Wentz and Tanner Folds. That's row number 3 with Bradley Crow on your 4th row. Top 3 will make it. Bobby, I have no clue. I'm about to kick her out of the league, and then I'm going to have her send a league request, and I'll accept it. But I'll let you know when I do that. Whaley coming out of turn 4. Green flag is out. Whaley's got the lead, and they're 3 wide for that 2nd position with Chubb right there behind them. We got 4 cars battling for them 2 transfer spots as Jackie Whaley's checking out. They come down the back straightaway. Adam Holderman's got 2nd right now. They're 3 wide for the transfer spot. They go high to 15 and to 55 of Jonathan Lee. They get tied together, and Chubb benefits. Chubb rips it down through 3 and 4, and he is in the 3rd spot. They get 1 and 2 as they come down to 3 and 4 now. As that yellow 99 car has a transfer spot with Tanner Folds ripping it around the high side as he wants his way around. Those 2 cars, one of them's going to advance. One of them's going to go to the feature with Adam Holbert and Jackie Whaley if everything stays the same. Chubb rips it around the bottom. He's got a good run. Tanner rips it around the middle. He's running it off of turn 4 onto Chubb's bumper. Chubb looks like he's pulling Tanner a little bit right now with 2.5 laps to go. Kevin Folds out there rooting for Tanner. He says, go Tanner, go, as we get 2 laps to go. Chubb seems to have Tanner's number right now, but Tanner will be on the pole for one of the B-mains, or on the outside pole if we only have one B-main. Coming out of turn 4, Adam Holbert passes Jackie Whaley on the outside. 12-time Monster to Dirt champion Adam Holbert in that familiar number 73 car drives down the back straightaway, heads off into 3 and 4. Adam Holbert's gonna be your winner as he comes out of turn 4. He drives it hard. He takes that checkered flag. Chubb holds on to that transfer spot as Tanner Folds is the first car out. Jonathan Lee got 5th. Bradley Crowe got 6th. I got a familiar face lately. Ethan Bowers joined the league not too long ago, and he's been up front a lot lately. He's a familiar face up front on the pole. Outside pole's James Miller. James picked up a win the other night in our Street Stock Series here, as James has been running really good. There's Bobby and Dylan. Dylan to Works back in that 20 car. Bobby Hunts in the number 8. We got Donnie Gibson and Curtis Stafford with 7th in the points. Chad rounding out your field back here. We got 2 heat race down. We're on our 3rd heat race.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag's out. Bowers took the lead. Miller runs it up in there, slides it up into Bowers. Left front tire. Luckily, Bowers has still got a car to drive after that, as James Miller drives it through 3 and 4. And it leads that first lap. Bowers is sure not to be happy after that slider to start this event. They're 3 wide for the 3rd and final transfer spot as Bobby Hunts and Donnie Gibson get tied together. Dialing the Works able to drive it off the high side and take that 3rd position. James Miller still got that lead, but out Ethan Bowers, he's sliding it down. He slides it right up in front of James in that 22. James back down to the bottom with Dylan right there on his bumper. That 22 car goes up there, just about hits Bowers again. He lets off the gas. Bowers drives away. We're coming to 3 laps to go with James on the bottom, Bowers on the top. When we look back here, we have a battle for 4th as Bobby Hunts is 4th. Curtis Stafford and Donnie Gibson battling it out for 5th and 6th. Bobby Hunts needs to run these boys down and gain 1 more spot to transfer. Laps to go. Here they come down the back straightaway. Ethan Bowers is your leader coming through 3 and 4. He drives it off of turn 4. He takes the white flag. Dialing to Works on the inside of James Miller. He makes the pass. White flag's out. They're battling side by side. James Miller comes out of turn 2. Looks like he had a run on the bottom, but he lost all drive coming off the corner. That's Ethan Bowers dialing to work. James Miller straight to the feature with Bobby Hunts. Going to get a good start in the B-main. I got 1 more heat race here. It's Tyler Hurst. This is going to be a pretty stacked one, it looks like. Up front anyway. I say up front, but Tyler Hurst is on the pole. Will Hager's out here. He's going to be lining up outside front row with Alex Brewer 3rd, Derek Prope 4th, Troy Stuckowicz 5th, Dalton DeRosa, and Anthony Morano back there in that 32 car. Anthony hasn't been having as good a season as I was expecting. Anthony's usually up front in these modifieds. It seems like he's been struggling this season to put together good finishes. So we're getting ready to go green flag racing once again. You don't get much faster to Monster to Dirt than this front row. You got Tyler Hurst, Will the Banger Hanger, and Alex Brewer, your top three. All three of those cars have won features lately, and all three of those guys are really fast in all forms of racing. As we're coming off of turn 4, here comes Tyler Hurst in that ETI ECR number 2. Green flags out. Will Hanger gets a good start. He's right there with Tyler as Tyler slides high. Will right back down to the bottom. We're coming down the back straightaway. Will's got the run on the bottom, but he doesn't have the sliders. Tyler Hurst kind of blocks the slider there as he runs the middle line. They come off of turn 4. Will Hanger's your new leader. Will Hanger gets into the wall just a little bit, but not enough to take any advantage. Tyler Hurst takes advantage of Will getting in the wall. He drives it up 3 and 4, and Tyler Hurst is your new leader. As they battle it out side by side, Alex Brewer's doing everything he can do to hold off the field. It's the field versus him as he holds on to the final transfer spot. Will Banger Hanger coming off of turn 4. He is your leader once again on the high side. Tyler Hurst looks low, goes high, loses a ton of ground as Hanger sticks to the high side, drives it hard off the outside, down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Will Hanger's getting a bigger lead each lap now as Tyler Hurst is searching. Alex Brewer third, 1, 2, 3. They stay the way they are. They're all going feature racing. Anthony Morano did not have the qualifying lap he wanted, but he's up 3 spots. He's your first car out. 3 laps to go. I said 3 laps to go, but we're coming down to 2. 2 laps to go right now. Will Hanger is your leader. White flags out for your leader, Will Hanger. Here comes the checkered 1, 2, 3. Will, Tyler, Alex. That's like we thought we were going to do. Anthony Morano made a challenge to Alex, but never quite got there. He started last, ran it up to 4th. We're going B-main racing. How many do we got? 2 of them?
That's what it's showing.
2
4
of
to
them.
the feature. 4 out of each.
You heard it from Chubb. We got Matt Schlosser on the pole. Bobby Hunt second. Joseph Grandy, Chad Pruderball, Lon Franks, Curtis Daffern, Bryson Daffern. We got some of our big points guys in here that they really need to make this feature, as only 4 of these guys are going to make it. Donnie Gibson's rounding out your field starting in 8th. We'll see what happens here. We're about to go racing. 4 cars are going to keep racing. 4 might just be going to get early practice in the 358 series.
Green, green, green.
Green flags out. Chad gets muscled up in the wall. That's not the start Chad needed there. As it looks like he's going to park it. It's a single car wreck. Keep racing. That's gonna. I'm sure Chad's not too happy about the way that thing started. As Lon Frank second in points has already ran it up there to Bobby. Bobby is your leader. Right now, Bryson Dafford, your points leaders, ran it up to the final transfer spot. He's in 4th. Matt Schlosser on the outside just about turns it around, cuts across Donnie Gibson's nose. Donnie gets off the throttle just long enough that he didn't wreck himself on his nose. That's a good looking 15 car there by Curtis Dafford, but he's still running dead last. Bobby Hans has got the lead. Lon Franks driving the wheel off of that number 10. Lon just needs to get in the feature to keep the points going. Same with Dafford. As Dafford runs up in there, just about turns himself across the front end of Grandy. That's the last thing he needs. As those 4 cars right now are feature racing if they stay where they're at. We got 3 of them battling back here. They don't need to be racing each other so hard. One of them needs to try to get up there and get to the top 4. Top 4 cars, 5 laps to go. Lon Franks and Bobby Hunt side by side. As Joseph Grandy's getting a run on the outside, he's on the outside of that 10 car. Here they come right at you. Bobby Hunt is your leader. With Joseph Grandy, Lon Franks, and Bryson Dafford all over them. They're 3 wide for a second spot. Dafford gets in front of Franks, tries to slide it up, but he doesn't have room. Franks off the corner. They're 3 wide again. These 4 guys are in the feature, but they're driving like they all want to win this race. Top 4 are battling just as hard as the next 3. These 3 guys have been having a hell of a race back here. It might be their final race tonight in the UMP series, so they're having fun with it in the back. 2 laps to go.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I got the inside fun.
That was wild.
As these boys were all locked into the feature. Oh, Lon went in there, nailed the door, nailed Bobby. Oh, man, that just killed Grandy. Lon's missing a tire, second in points, isn't going to make the feature. That was huge. There's only 4 cars left on the track right now. Dafford, Schlosser, Gibson, and Dafford. Dafford and Gibson and Schlosser are going to benefit from Hans, Grandy, and Frank all wrecking out here. As I think everybody's done. If anybody else comes off pit road, it's these 4 guys with 3 laps. Keep it green and they're done. That's amazing. 3 of the top 4 transfer cars are wrecked out in that one wreck. Chubb, don't do that.
No, I'm in the feature, so I'm good.
Well, Bryson
I'll
Dafford's
do it in the feature.
Dafford's leading the race. He comes out of the back straight away. He's gained 6 spots in this B main. These 4 cars are all going to make the feature as they come off of turn 4 and take the white flag. White flag's out for Dafford, Gibson, Dafford, and Schlosser. These 3 guys were back there battling their tails off, just racing what they could, just for a 5th place finish, and now they're all in the feature. Pays off not to pull over and quit. That's Bryson, Donnie, Curtis, and Matt. Welcome to the feature. One more B main. This B-Man's got Tanner to Folds on the pole with Anthony Morano outside pole starting second. Jonathan Lee, Troy Stuckowicz. Troy didn't line up. Bradley Crow, DeRosa, Derek Pope, Logan Wentz, Zachary Metzger. And like I said, Troy left it in the pits. We got 8 cars battling for 4 spots, just like the last one.
Hopefully they learned something.
Hopefully they do. These races, the 10 laps takes a little while at this track, and if you aren't on your game, you could lose your transfer spot. Here they come out for turn 4. Tanner Folds is your leader. Oh, Brody Gibson, my bad. Well, Brody Gibson made the feature because of all that. Tanner Folds drives it high wide on the outside and gets away from the leader. The 2nd place car, I should say. Derek Pope's got a good looking hot rod out there, but it's not looking very fast right now. Dalton DeRosa is 7th. Zachary 6th. Bradley's 5th. Logan's in the transfer spot. Whoa, Logan slings it all the way across the front end of another car there. These guys are battling it out for that 4th and final transfer spot. Tanner, Jonathan, Lee, and Morano hopefully learned something from the last race and they just get their way to the feature. Right as I say that, Jonathan Lee just about turns it around. Zachary Metzer's racing up to the transfer spot. He's in 4th with Logan Wentz right beside him. They're side by side. And Bradley Crow and Dalton DeRosa right behind him. We just lost one of them. Looks like Logan Wentz just got turned. One car wreck we race on. Tanner Folds, Jonathan Lee, Anthony Morano, and Zachary's your top 4. As we come to the flag stand, he's got a 5 out, 5 laps to go. Tanner Folds still your leader, but Anthony Morano's right there. He got a good turn in right there. Look at that. Let's see if he can get the drive off. Nope, Tanner Folds on the outside. Keeps the throttle down and drives away from him. Jonathan Lee's doing everything he can to pick him up a B-main win. But Tanner Folds isn't letting it happen. They come to 3 laps to go. Jonathan Lee's got the run on the inside as they go off into 3 and 4. We're going to come to 2 to go with the 55 and the 15 side by side. He's got the run now, so he's going to slide up and oh, he stopped before he does it. He would have parked on Tanner's nose. I think Tanner got a little nervous there. He let off the gas, ended up catching the wall. Tanner back to the bottom, coming out of 3 and 4. Jonathan Lee's got the lead. They goes off into 1 and 2. Tanner knows it's about feature racing and then about B-main winning as he's got to settle in the 2nd. Jonathan Lee off of 3 and 4 in that 55 hot rod takes B-main number 2. Tanner 2nd, Morano 3rd, Zachary 4th. We're going to have to go straight to the features. We're running late behind. As our 358 show's supposed to be starting right about now, but yeah, it's hard on these big tracks and these big cars, and when you got this many cars that show up, and hopefully we got just as many that show up for the 358 race.
Hello? You sleeping?
Who's sleeping?
They didn't go. Now they just appeared, so.
As we get ready to go racing here. Sorry, I was doing a few things. Lead Aaron Robinson, he won the first heat race. He got the pole. Can he run 35 laps and beat these guys in the big cars? We know he's a stud in the micros and the NASCAR cars. Can he do it over here in these modifieds? Lee Daniels, Adam Holbert, Ethan Bowers, Hanger, Putman, Hurst, Dylan, Anthony, Clay. Alex, that's your top 10. Let's go racing. Back up on the start dip. Lead Daniel Robinson runs him off a turn 4. Green flag, green flag. And there's not a prettier sight than Eldora when all these cars are all spread out and racing clean. Let's hope I didn't jinx them here. Let's see what... From front to back, we have a fight. Jackie Whaley's way back there. No, Jackie didn't start. Matt Schlosser's in 23rd. Adam Holbert's all the way up to 3rd spot. Up 1 spot from the beginning. We got Ethan Bowers, Lee Daniel Robinson 1st and 2nd. Will Hanger 3rd. Look at, there's Tyler Hurts, Adam Holbert, Chubb. All the big names in our league right up front right now. 4 wide back there in the back as they're going to pound doors.
Sorry, that's one.
No, you literally just ran me over, put me in the van.
And Putman's missing a tire. Bowers in the back of Hanger as Holbert clears. Oh, Chubb in the side of Holbert. Now that is wrecked over. No yellow flag. Everybody's still rolling straight.
Alright, Connell, yeah, just run over it.
Hey, all bang doors. It happens. So
I don't feel like that was my fault.
Fucking wreck everybody like I hate you.
I didn't mean to push you up there, Dan. That was total. I literally couldn't do anything. Where Connell doored Holbert up into me. I mean, my tires were broken. It's either trying to slow down and straight line the wall, or just fall through the wall and risk coming off the wall and hitting somebody else.
Well, Chubb, you had a little contact, but that was a lap and a half
I've seen him
before the
wrecking now,
caution.
trying to get down to the bottom too.
We race on. I'm sure I'll have my critics, but
You can give me an EOL if it was.
Get an EOL for that.
I was underneath of him. I thought he'd come down on me. I don't know. Give it to me so they don't fuck bitch.
no, you fucking didn't cause the yellow, bro. The yellow flag came out when Hanger got wrecked a lap and a half later, so no.
Good one, agree.
We gave EOLs out for a little.
Hey, Bolt, can you look at my right side?
Every door bang, we'd be here all night. Chubb did have a little door bang there. He gets them a lot of times too, but unless it brings out the yellow,
Thanks,
we
buddy.
keep on racing. Will Hanger got turned around as he dropped through the field after that contact.
One to green, Will.
Chubb being a bigger man, he asked for that EOL, but I'm not going to give it to him because that's not the way we throw EOLs. And I'm sorry if it hurts anybody's feelings, Chubb, but you aren't getting an EOL for something that didn't cause a yellow. We go racing. Here we go. Lee Daniel Robinson is your leader. They're side by side for second. It looks like Dylan DeWert slides it up to Chubb. I got Ethan Bowers fourth.
That's not far. I ate for a while down there.
Let's see what happened here. James Miller went to the bottom and gets cleared out the field as he hit the bottom wall. Oh, that got ugly quick.
Sorry if I came down a little bit still.
We're going to go back green flag racing pretty quick here. We've had a couple quick cautions back to back here. There's a lot of contact happening. We're going 1 to go. We're going right back racing. Lee Daniel Robinson is your leader with 24 laps to go. As soon as this race is over, we will be going back over. We will be back here right away for the 358 modified race. We've had major chaos in this race. We went from 20 cars, we're down to 11. And Or only 11 laps, maybe 12. Well, the Hanger's car's pretty beat up. He's got a left front tire bouncing pretty bad. As Lee Daniel Robinson pulls the field here. Ethan Bowers all the way up Chubb's tailbite as dialing to work. Gets the slider on Chubb. Chubb back down to the inside. Tyler Hurst all the way down on the bottom underneath both of them.
Hey, my black clear, John.
Dialing to work, drives it off the corner, and he's right there on the bumper of Lee Daniel Robinson. 22 laps to go as Bowers dives to the bottom of Chubb. We got Tanner Boyd right there with Tyler Hurst battling for the fifth spot, and Curtis Stafford. Chubb sticks it in the wall there. Everybody around him tries to recover. Robinson, that 76 car, has led every lap. We come to 20 to go. He's led the first 15. Dylan to work right as I say that. Dylan rips it around the bottom. He slides it up to the door of Lee Daniels and settles back into second. Right now, Tanner, Curtis, Anthony, they're all up 10 spots, 11 spots, all battling for that hard charger. With all the carnage early on, it's allowing a lot of guys in this race that were way back early to have a chance now to win this race if they can get up there to Lee Daniel Robinson. We got LDR, Dylan to work, and Ethan Bowers, 1, 2, 3 with Chubb in the 99. He's fourth with Bryson Dafford. Bryson Dafford, our points leader, ran it up to fifth. And he slides it up to Chubb's door. Got to get out of the gas as Chubb drives it off the corner. 17 laps to go. Once again, Dafford has to let it off as he slides up to Chubb's door again. Seventh position. Both these guys would be much rather be racing up front for a win right now. And Bryson's still doing everything he can to get around Chubb. But Tanner Bowles is sitting there watching the battle in sixth spot. Lee Daniel Robinson continues to lead. We got 14 laps to go. He puts it in the wall. That's not good. And Dylan's going to capitalize and get back up to him. See the front four cars in front of Bryson. Bryson's in fifth. He's riding right there in the Chubb's wake. Let's see, he gets a good run on the outside, but Chubb gets a little bit better run. Top five look pretty solid right now. Look at Dapper, he dives it back down to the bottom. 12 laps to go. Coming to 11 laps to go. We have a lap car in front of Lee Daniel Robinson. That's a lap car of Will Hanger. We'll hold it down here and let the leaders get on by. Will's trying to collect points for the track championship series as he got caught up in that little contact between Chubb and Adam Holbert earlier. Chubb's cleared Bryson Dafford now in the fourth position, driving away. We have 9 laps to go. Ethan Bowers puts a slide job on Dylan to work for second. Here comes Dylan back in that 20 car. laps to go. Lee Daniel Robinson looking for his first big car win in the Monster of Dirt. And it looks like he's going to get it if we don't have any surprises here. He comes off of turn 4. We got 3 laps to go. Lee Daniel Robinson's won races in our micro wing sprint series, winged and non-winged. He's our wing champion in the micro series this year. And he's second in the points in our NASCAR heats. Monster Racing League over with the Cup Series over on asphalt. So Lee Daniels is a hot rod, and he is showing he's one of the fastest monsters out there right now. As he comes around turn 4, he's trying to get to that white flag before anything else happens. White flag's out. Lee Daniel Robinson first. Ethan Bauer second. Dylan DeWert third, and Chubb. Anthony Cottle is fourth. Our points leader Dafford still holding on to fifth with Tanner Foltz sixth. Lee Daniel Robinson comes off of 3 and 4. LDR for yet another win in the UMP Modified Series. Ethan Bauer second, Dylan DeWert third, Chubb fourth. Good race, guys. Top 3 to Discord. We'll see you over at 358s.
Check out this start here.
The what?
I'll check out this replay.
Alright, get this. We gotta get these interviews in and get over to our 358 series. Let's do this. Lee Daniel Robinson, you came out here and put on a show tonight. You led all 35 laps, dominated your heat race, and took on the pole position. Can't be more dominant than that as you pick up your first big car Monsters of Dirt victory. Good job, Lee. How'd you do it tonight, buddy?
Hell yeah, man. We put it on them in that one, didn't we? That was, as always, dude, it starts with a great qualifying lap, right? I run a few different lines trying to figure out what I was going to do, and finally made my mind up and put it to it, and it turned out to be a good lap. And good race to everybody out there, dude. Putnam kind of drives like a klutz, but it was still a fun race with him anyway. At least neither one of us got completely junked or wrecked. And I enjoy racing, man. I enjoy racing like that. I like the rough stuff just as long as nobody gets took completely out of it. So, yeah, it was a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, Lee. Well, it's good seeing your victory lane. That's 3 different kinds of cars in the last 4 nights. So you're on fire right now, Lee, in the Monster Series. Good job tonight. You want to thank anybody, buddy?
You for putting on the league, and Ethan, man. I had Ethan in Discord with me. We was talking about the different lines and stuff, and he was telling me that it was hard to pass. And once he told me that it was hard to pass, I'm like, all right, well, I'm just gonna put it on the top and let it rip. So I got to thank him and SRTV, Jay Weezy, all those guys, man. We're gonna try to come out here and do it again too.
All right, buddy. We'll see you over to 358s. Good job, man.
Yeah, man.
Ethan Bowers, you picked up a second place finish. You were able to get around dial in there towards the end of the race. You were pretty solid all night. Did you have anything for Lee, or were you a second place car?
I don't know. I think I needed a caution once I got. It's hard to pass, and once Dylan or down messed up right there, and I had enough momentum to clear a slider to get to second, and it's just really got really hard to pass. And I think I needed a caution. I think me and him was the same speed, but I was just riding, saving, not trying to get up in the wall and tear the right front off of it, and we'll just take a good finish. Been having some rough finishing lately, but this one was a good one.
Yeah, you're back on the podium, Ethan. You're pretty much on the podium a lot lately. I mean, you might have had some bad races, but you're up front a lot, man. You're running good in the league and always clean. We like to have you over here, and another good race. Good job. Good luck at the 358s. You want to thank anybody going out the door?
Yeah, I want to thank Blazer Mall, BNC Detailing, Carolina Center Sports, Carolina Speed Shop, Man's Grading Company, Future Race Tire, Campbell Trailer Rental Service. You guys for putting it on, you for doing all you do. Dialing for a good race, and congrats to old Lee.
Yeah, buddy. Well, good race. We'll see you at the next couple.
Thank you.
All right, dialing the words. We haven't seen you on the podium since you picked up your win in the 358s last season, but you're back on the podium. You ran it up 4 spots, got to 3rd. Good overall, a good race for you. How'd you do it tonight, Dylan?
I was just trying to be consistent. Really, it's the biggest thing there. I tried to bottom once, and that was definitely not the ticket. It was the wrong time to do it. So, but other than that, I mean, she was kind of glassy there in spots, so I was just trying to miss that, just keep the momentum up, really.
Yeah, Dylan. Well, it's good seeing you on the podium again. We got to rush over to 358s and get this show going. But good run tonight, buddy. You want to thank anybody before we head out?
All the boys at FTM, Swan Speed Shop, Dean with Super Dirt Car, and you for doing what you do, man. Thank you.
All right, man. Take care, buddy. We'll see you at the next one.
See you, John.
All right, we're heading over to 358 Modified Series. You know what that means. That you get to see your favorite ETI music video. We love to show it.
Right across these plains and prairies, Rocky Mountain highs, fade off into the distance like ghost riders in the sky. Black smoke and white line, steel horses side by side. It's more than just a living, y'all. Hell, it's our way of life. We're the last of the cowboys, the giddy up gone boys. 18 wheels on the concrete, it's a slow and dying breed, rolling like Jesse James, modern day outlaw game. If you're out here riding with me, come on back and make some noise. We're the last of the cowboys. It's a family tradition, diesel's running through our veins. Our daddy showed us the roads, we were born in the fast lane. Branded by our heroes, taught to saddle up and move. We keep this country rolling, we're damn proud of what we do. We're the last of the cowboys, the giddy up gone boys. 18 wheels on the concrete, it's a slow and dying breed, rolling like Jesse James, modern day outlaw game. If you're out here riding with me, come on back and make some noise. We're the last of the cowboys. Third time generation, a little old school salvation. Blazing trails across this nation, sea to shining sea. We're the last, we're the last, we're the last of the cowboys. We're the last of the cowboys. We're the last of the cowboys, the giddy up go boys. 18 wheels on the concrete, it's slow and dying breed, rolling like Jesse James, a modern day outlaw game. If you're out here riding with me, come on back and make some noise. We're the last of the cowboys. Modern day outlaw gang. We're the last of the cowboys. We're the last of the cowboys.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're the last of the cowboys. That's for that ETI music video that we love so much. ETI is such a big contributor to our league. Speaking of ETI, there's one of the ETI hot rods from ECR, that Tyler Hurst, as we are qualifying for our iRacing.com 358 Modified Series. That's a good looking car by Derek Pope there. James Miller, he's usually in the 22, but it looks like he's in the 6th car tonight. We got, looks like about 23, 24 hot rods here tonight, ready to put on a show. Guys, there's no new names. It looks like we posted the names that were new UMPs. Same for the driver's meeting, guys. Leader controls the starts coming out of turn 4. Make sure you let the pace truck get pit road. If you touch the pace truck or pass the pace truck, you can get a black flag. Same as always, if you wreck somebody, expect an EOL. Wreck somebody in the heat race, back out to the back. Let's have a good show, boys. Good luck, everybody.
I get that maybe you didn't mean to do that, but at least apologize or something, man, because I felt like you just, like, killed me. Or you killed Holbert, and then Holbert killed me.
Well, in the car, it didn't feel like I'd done anything wrong. I know it on the replay, you know, it kind of looks like he come down a little bit, but it's just a racing deal to me.
What happened? I was gone for a minute.
In that last race.
Yeah, in the last race. It was kind of one of those deals about linear, like, I don't even know if Chubb thought we were 3 wide or not. But
Yeah, I definitely didn't know you was above him. But I just had such a run, and I thought I had him clear enough that he's, passed enough that he seen me.
And if the caution would have came out like sometime around that, he probably would have got the UL. I'm not sure.
yeah, I'm not here looking for any UL or anything. I'm just,
I sent him a message.
I was making sure it wasn't intentional.
No.
Which I didn't think it was.
No, as many people as I want to intentionally wreck, I don't.
Going down the back straightaway, I look down, I see Holbert get killed, and then Holbert has nowhere to go. And it's just, I don't know. I was just making sure that wasn't you bad. I'm not mad or anything. Good luck in the 58s.
In fourth, it's top three advancing once again. Lee Daniel didn't get much practice time as he won the last race. He got over here late, but he's still up 3 spots in the heat racing report. Brody Gibson, Anthony Chubb, Cottle, Bradley Crow, Zachary Metzer, and Bryson Rapper. Bryson's not out here. Bradley's racing an all-white car or what, but in every race, UMPs and these cars, this car is all white. James Miller takes the white flag. He's pulling away, going down the Dutch straightaway, still side by side. There are your final 2 transfer spots. Tyler Hurst goes up there, feeds him a little bit of the door, but Dylan drives off the corner and takes second. Tyler third. Lee Daniel Robinson will be on the pole in the B main. These 2 guys got together. You were hearing it right there from Will Hanger about the last race. Chubb, Hanger, and Holbert got together in the UMP race. Chubb came out on the sunny side, and they came out on the downside. But I can name you 1,000 races that Chubb gets the other way around. That's just the way it goes sometimes. He definitely didn't mean to do it. And regardless if you mean to do it or not, if the caution comes out and you're at fault, you will get a UL. But if the caution doesn't come out, we keep on racing. Will Hanger, Adam Holbert, Alex Brewer, Anthony Morano, Zachary Clark, a street stock racer. He's over here in that 727. We got Jonathan Lee, Thomas Suttles, and Justin Lawson rounding out your field. Is Justin actually out here? Yes, he is. We don't see him in the modified series too much, but hell, racing is racing, right? We got one lap to go. Is Adam Holbert going to recover from that UMP event to come back and have a good event here? Hell, man, that 19 car out front, both have a chance at winning tonight. Morano's always up front in that 32 car, and Brewer's always pretty quick. Coming off of turn 4, Will Hanger is your leader. Adam Holbert second. Alex Brewer third. Side by side for your transfer spot is in the back. They go door to door. Justin Lawson's already pulling it off. That's Jonathan Lee. And him tied up. Settles back here at 6th. Ooh, Alex Brewer gets into the bumper in the third place car. The number 8 car drives it out up into his bumper. Bang, bang, bang. And next thing you know, we only got 4 cars up and up front. We got 4 cars battling for 3 spots. Will Hanger first. Adam Holbert second. Morano third. Somehow, some way, Suttles got through all of that, and he is in the 4th position. Will Hanger's the fastest in anything he's in. That's why you hear him get frustrated, because he expects to win. Adam Holbert second. Morano third. That's your 3 transfer spots. Only 3 heat races. This is your second heat race. White flags out. Top 3 are pretty much settled in where they're at as Will Hanger's out front. Adam Holbert drives it through the wall. It didn't seem to do him too good there. Morano gets a run on him on the bottom side. Morano catches the inside wall. Here comes Thomas Suttles. Morano still gets 3rd position. Hanger, Holbert, Morano, top 3. Suttles, Lee, Brewer, Clark, and Lawson go to your B main. One more heat race, and then we go B main racing as Grandy and Derek Pope are on your front row. Derek Pope, Joseph Grandy, Clay Christopherson, Ethan Bowers. What about it? Tim Taylor from TNT over here racing the 358 series. You don't see him over here often. Riley the Putman, Cody Clemens, and Curtis Stafford round out your field here as we get ready to go racing once again. You heard it there as Bobby Hantz has announced that Mimi is making a motion. We'll be sponsoring the Super Late Model race. They're throwing $50 up to win, $25 for second. We always appreciate them as they come on board once again to make the racing even more exciting. Derek Pope's leading them off at turn 3 and 4. We're down to 4 laps to go. He is your leader with Grandy second. Putman's ran it up 3 spots. He's in a 30. He runs it up to the high side. 51 car goes around on the outside. Tim Taylor's watching the action behind Christopherson, Putman, and Bowers. It looks like Bowers is now your 3rd place car, and he looks like he's in a transfer position. Putman's looking for a way around Bowers as he goes high wide to the outside. Putman's running the middle lane. Or Bowers is running the middle lane as Christopherson looks back to the inside of Priley. Priley puts it across his nose, runs it down through the middle. They come through 3 and 4. White flag is out. White flags out for Derek Pope, looking for his first heat race win in the Monsters of Dirt. He goes through 3 and 4. He's holding it tight. He's holding that wheel for all she's got. As Grandy's to the bottom, Pope takes the win. Grandy's second, Bowers third. Putman fourth, Christofferson fifth. Tim Taylor sixth with Cody Clemens seventh.
Good job.
Appreciate it.
As we got one B main, 13 cars are going to make it out of the 16 in it. So we'll see how many actually line up out here. This will tell you. As you see your field here, we got Lee Daniel Robinson, Thomas Suttles, Bradley Putman, Donnie Gibson, Jonathan Lee, Alex Brewer, Anthony Chubb Cottle, Tim Taylor, Cody Clemens, Zachary Clark, Justin Lawson, Zachary Metzner, Bryson Daffern, Clay and Curtis said they didn't want to race. There's only 14 cars, 13 advance. Only one of you ain't gonna make it. Top 13 advance. Top 13 advance. If somebody falls out of the race, I'll announce it. If somebody falls out, then we won't have any more cautions. Top 13, Brody. As Bradley's trying to start it from the 13th position.
Now they all checked up front.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
We'll try that again. We'll try that again as they all got stacked up to start this race. Let's find our leader here. We're gonna go stack it up quick. We're going right back to green, guys. Zachary
I
Clark.
wasn't trying to jump the start right there. I was just trying not to hit him, and I ducked out trying to keep from hitting him because I got into it.
10-4.
At least say he's sticking it up. They don't have to push the top button. Find it.
Lee Daniel Robinson's up top. Thomas Settles is on the bottom. Lee Daniel Robinson gonna be starting this race. Lee Daniel Robinson coming off of the UMP race, winning his first modified race in the Monsters of Dirt.
99, you disappeared for that whole lap. Let me know.
Zachary Clark is still off
I was
the
wondering why
track.
you hit me.
There will be no more yellows. All of you are advancing. We won't throw any more yellows as Lee Daniel Robinson's leading this race. Bradley Putman puts a slide job on. Coming up underneath is Thomas Suttles. Thomas Suttles slides back up underneath Putman. Slides to the high side, and Thomas Suttles is in second spot. Putman drives it off the high side there in third with Alex Brewer on his inside. Alex Brewer, Donnie Gibson, Bradley Putman for that third position. It looks like Putman's got it right now coming down the back straightaway. Coming through 3 and 4. We have 4 laps to go when we see the flagman. 4 laps to go for Lee Daniel Robinson in this B main. We said no more cautions. They decided to clean it up. And we're having a pretty good little B main here. As that 23 Lee Daniel Robinson drops it off 3 and 4. 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go. We got 2 laps to go now as Lee Daniel Robinson is still leading. Thomas Suttles ran it up to his bumper in second, and Putman's getting a run out there in third. Brewers following Putman's line there as they come through 3 and 4. We're coming to the white flag. Thomas Suttles would like to get some of that B-main win. He's right there on the bumper of that 23 car. They rip it around the high side. They come down the back straightaway. Thomas Suttles looking to the inside. Thomas has got the run. Is he going to be able to slide up? No, he's not. We're going to see Lee Daniel Robinson drive it back from the outside. Lee Daniel Robinson takes the win. Thomas Suttles second, Putman third. Brewer, Lee, Lawson, Cottle, Crow, Dapper, Gibson, Metzner, Taylor, and Clemens. Let's go feature racing. Super late models are up next. $50 to win, $25 in second. Guys, Mimi's Makings in Motion just announced they're throwing up sponsorship for the super late model race next. $50 to win, $25 for second. No buy-in, guys, to jump over there in that race next. Good luck. Super late model's got an hour of practice, so we got time to get over there. We will get over there, and anybody over there practicing, we will be over there as soon as this show's over. We're gonna go 1 to go right away. Here is James Miller's on your pole. James Miller, Will Hanger dialing to work. Derek Pope, Joseph Grandy, Adam Holbert, Anthony Morano, Tyler Hurst, Lee Danny Robinson, Ethan Bowers, Briley Putman, Suttles. They got all the misfits out here as we got 3, 2, 1 green flags out. Here comes James Miller. Will Hanger gets a good run on the outside. Derek Pope, your heat race winner. He's driving it down on the bottom. We don't see Derek Pope up front very often. He just joined the league not too long ago, and he's driving it for all she's got right there with some of the biggest names in Monsters of Dirt. Will Hanger rips it around the high side and gets a run down the corner. There's action everywhere. This is Eldora, one of everybody's favorite tracks. There's plenty of room to race, plenty of different lines, and plenty of reasons to stay off of each other. As it looks like Will Hanger making his move. He makes a slide job on James Miller. James Miller back down to the inside of Will Hanger. They race it back down the back straightaway. James Miller returns the favor with a slide job. Hanger off the wall. Hanger to Banger back to the inside. Dives it off into 1 and 2. He slides it up in front of James Miller. Pops the wall. Here comes Miller back on the inside. Joseph Grandy about got turned around back there, but he saved it. They continue to slide job each other as Will Hanger takes the lead once again. James Miller back down to the bottom. They just continue to slide job. James Miller didn't see Pope down there. He feeds him the door. Miller slide job back on Hanger. Puts it on his nose. Hanger back down to the bottom. Hanger to Banger. Might have just led another lap. James Miller might have got past for the lead, but he's not giving it up easy. He drives it deep, hard in, puts it right on his nose. Hanger to Banger, drives through him, and that's going to cost both of them.
Boy, you got plenty of time to let off, didn't it?
Well, that was huge. That was huge.
Wow,
That cost.
Dude, Drive like a dumbass on lap 8 every goddamn week.
Excuse for you turning up the racetrack and jumping half the field like that. There's no excuse like that.
Because you want to wreck it or something.
No. You swung down the racetrack and you turned.
That's right with him. It all started with that slide job.
Per usual. Can't never damn do nothing.
I want to watch this
I
again.
always want to wreck somebody and then want to goddamn thing fall.
Hanger goes up there, turns Miller.
Man,
Miller snaps back around and right into his door.
Can we get some repairs done, Billy?
I'm not sure what happened there. It's James Miller. They exchanged slide job after slide job. Miller slide up in front of him. Hanger starts turning him right there, turns him right there, and Miller rips it back around.
And bends it out in front of the whole field of junction.
I'm not sure. He got turned around.
Kids, not claiming no fault.
That's going to shake up this field. We just took out two of our fastest cars. Dylan to work back out front. Sorry, Dylan. I keep calling you Dylan, and I know your name, son. I apologize about that, buddy. As we're going to go back racing with 25 laps to go. That was huge. Dylan picked up a win last season in a similar circumstance as guys battled it out and wrecked it out. And Dylan was right there at the end, and he picked up a Monsters of Dirt win in the 358s last season. And he looks to do it again as he's going to take them to green flag 10 laps down. We just lost two of our best cars, maybe more than two.
Near you.
Dylan got a little snippy there. Somehow Adam Holbert ran it from 4th to 2nd. Now they're 4 wide for 2nd spot. Tyler Hurst hasn't been anywhere to speak of all race, but now he's looking to pass down on the inside. Derek Probst in the middle in 3rd, having the race of his season, race of his Monsters of Dirt career. As Dylan.
My fault. I thought I fixed me.
Well, Hanger's trying to get.
I can't turn.
Needs to park that thing. As we got them battling up front, Adam Holbert's on the outside. Dylan to works on the inside. Dylan gets a good run through the middle and drives it off the corner to lead yet another lap. 20 laps to go with 12 time on the outside. 12-time Monsters of Dirt champion. Adam Holbert takes the lead on the back straightaway. Dylan DeWert's going to drive it with all he's got with that FTM hot rod. And the yellow flag comes out as it says Justin Lawson has crashed.
My bad, Tyler. I didn't know you could see a little bit further.
Oh, as Lawson and Lee Dan Robinson get into it, and it ends up spitting Lawson out.
Alright, now fighting and wavering on now.
Do I need to come back in here and talk after the race?
For what?
Well, that hunk of shit that just happened.
Yeah, I don't know. I pushed him all the way down the straightaway, turned him.
Oh, I didn't turn him. He turned himself up into the wall.
Oh, did
Because
he?
he never lifted. And then junked me and then pulls out back in front of me. I mean, if that was me, I'd get suspended. If that was, I think, anybody else in the league, that would get suspended.
All right, we'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Adam Holbert's your leader. We got 18 laps to go. So I think we're coming to 2 laps to go here.
2 to green right now, yeah.
All it's got.
2 to green. I'm not sure there. I think that was a younger man. I don't know. No, I thought he was trying to teach James a lesson there, and James didn't appreciate getting teached a lesson. That's the way I saw it, but I'll go back and rewatch it. As we getting ready to go green flag racing once again with Dylan and Adam out front. Adam is your leader, just past halfway in this event. Oh, Briley Putman just about got into Hurst as Hurst took the way low line as Briley dove it off in there. Adam Holbert's starting to check out. Don't be surprised if he gets gone now. He's got control of this race with 15 laps to go, and Adam knows what to do when he has control of a race. But he's got a bunch of FGM cars behind him. Dial into work. Anthony Morano's found his way up there to the top 5. And Alex Brewer and Tyler Hurst are also in the top 5 with Briley Putman knocking on the door. Chubb's back there with Derek Pope running 7th and 8th. Thomas Settles, don't look now, but Tim Taylor's in the top 10. Tim Taylor's running in the feature in the top 10 in the 358 series. What about it? Donnie Gibson in 11th with Bryson Dafford 13th. We got Bradley Crowe, Zachary Messer, and Justin Lawson. Lee Daniel Robinson still out there. Logging laps in 17th position. Adam Holbert has got a nice little lead right now. As you see it, he's got about a 3/10 lead. We got 11 laps to go. Dylan to work, doing everything he can. This is staying Holbert's tracks. Holbert touches the wall. Dylan right back up to his bumper. The race is on. That 20 car has ran back up to him with his FTM teammate Anthony Morano right there in 3rd. Brewer 4th. There's Putman passing right now. Putman is taking over to 5th position. Putman sticks it to the wall. He wall rides around that wall, make Ross Chastain look proud right there. He loses a ton of ground after being stuck to that wall as Tyler Hurst passes right back by him. There's side by side for the 5th position. Adam Holbert's out front with Dylan right on his bumper. Dylan gets a good run off the corner. 9 laps to go. We're coming through 3 and 4. Once we hit that flag stand, let's make it 8 laps to go. The yellow flag is out. Tim Taylor running in the top 10. The TNT Racing, it shows he was in the crash. Man, Tim ran it all the way up to about the 8th or 9th position. Let's see what happened here. Oh man, that was the last thing I know. Thomas Settles didn't want that to happen. It looked like Tim might have drifted just a little bit. Let's rewind it one more time. That's a tough call there. It looks like Tim might have drifted a little bit. Thomas might have drifted a little bit. I don't know if that's an EOL, but I know Tim don't race these cars a lot. He's running really good right there. That sucks. We got 1 to go or 2 to go?
My bad there, Tim.
2 to go. Coming to 1.
If it was my fault. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't know if maybe I drifted up a little bit or something.
It looks like he just
going.
met in the middle. Tim was running really good, man. Tim was really awesome tonight. With 6 laps to go, he had a top 10 finish, and he was looking to pass a couple of cars
How's
there.
the car look, Tim? Beat up pretty bad, like mine.
We're going to be 5 laps to go, and we're going to go super late model racing as soon as this is over. Adam Holbert, 12-time champion. He got roughed up in the UMP series, wasn't too happy. The way Adam likes to do it is come out here and win the next race. That's a good way to get over it. As the 2 FGM cars are side by side for 2nd, Alex Brewer slips by for 3rd. Alex makes it up to the podium. Morano and Hurst side by side for 4th. They got 5 laps to go, make it 4. Adam Holbert rips it around the high side with Dylan to work right on his bumper. Alex Brewer, we don't see him up front in these cars very often, but there he is. Alex Brewer down to the bottom, dialing and out. Adam Hobart keep it on the high side. As we're going to catch a caution here late with Daffern. Let's see what happened. Daffern around the bottom here. Let's see.
Sick.
Daffern thought he was clear. He came up and, man. Even Donnie Gibson let off, did everything he could, and he still turned him. I know that wasn't on purpose. That was just one of those incidents. Guys, if there's a yellow before the checkered, make sure you hold your line. Don't wreck each other. Remember, guys, if you wreck each other after a finish, you can still lose penalty points and face possible penalty for wrecking people after the caution. So when the cautions come out, keep it straight, guys. Adam Holbert's your leader. He's going to take them to the green flag. Is it a green-white checkered, Chubb?
Yeah.
Green-white checkered, one and only green-white checkered is green. Adam gets a good fire off the corner. He comes off of the corner strong. You're not going to catch Adam after a start like that. Down through 1 and 2. Tyler Hurst is on the inside, but he is not going to get a good run out there. Alex Brewer and Dylan DeWert battling for second. Alex ran it up to the third podium spot on the last run. Now he's up to second. White flags out. Adam Holbert's got the lead. Brewer ripping around the bottom. Diley put it in the wall on the outside. They come through 3 and 4. 12-time champion Adam Holbert picks up another win. Adam Holbert for the win. Alex Brewer second. Dylan DeWert third. Oh, it says Dylan beat him to the line.
You take this car to the junkyard.
Adam for the win. Top 3 to Discord. Chubb, where'd you finish?
7th.
Where could you have been faster at, buddy? As we wait for these guys to get over here. All right, well, Adam Holbert's here. Adam, you took the lead there later in the race after some chaos and never looked back. We figured once you got the lead, it was going to be hard to get back around you. Smooth and in control like usual, Adam. Picked up another win. How'd you do it tonight, buddy?
I just try to stay out of the wreck and pick the right time to get the lead.
Hell yeah, well, another good win out there. Another Monsters of Dirt victory. On your way to top 5 in all kinds of point series, possibly picking up some more championships this season, Adam. Good race out there again tonight, buddy. Supers, we just heard, has some sponsorship money. So good luck on that. And good race tonight. You want to thank anybody?
I'd like to thank JP Designs, H&H Motorsports, Austin Good for all the stuff that he does for me, and Nori Tippett, and I gotta thank.
Yeah, well, good race, man. Dialing to work, man. You just got a 3rd place finish in the UMPs, and you back it up with a 2nd place finish here. So that means now you got to go win the super late model race. But good run tonight. Good way to keep your car out of trouble there amongst all the chaos, and came home with a 2nd place finish. Could you have done anything different to get around Adam there?
Yeah, there was a couple times I probably could have had him, but I didn't necessarily dare. I knew he was going to run me down a little bit there when I had no momentum when he got into the wall that one time, and I really decided not to because I didn't know where that was going to lead us. But there are multiple times I thought I had a better car, just didn't come to fruition. Things kind of happened right when I was starting to size them back up, So and then it got taken away. So I'm happy with 2nd.
Yeah, them cautions kind of kill those runs, but a good run, man. 2nd place. Who you want to thank?
All the boys at FTM, Swan Speed Shop, Dean with Super Dirt Car, and you for doing what you do, man. Thank you.
All right, buddy. Take care. We'll catch you at the next one. Alex Brewer, man, you ran it up there. You didn't make it easy on these boys. You ran it up there, passed for 3rd. Hell, I thought you took 2nd at the line, but he got you. You still ran it up 10 spots. You're the hard charger of the race. Good run tonight, Alex, in third position. How'd you do it?
Yeah, I just try to keep clean. Know your surroundings. Know who's around you. I didn't have much luck in the UMPs. Yeah.
Well, you got a podium finish out of it, Alex. Good run once again. Good to see that NLR hot rod up front. Who you want to thank before we go super late model racing?
I gotta thank House of Speed, NH Lens, Papa Mike Promotions, you for broadcasting, everybody that watches every week. And yeah, I'll see you at the next one.
All right, buddy. Well, good luck in them supers. Let's go super late model racing. All right, guys, everybody, we're heading over to the super late models. They're out there at Eldora right now practicing, getting ready to go. We'll see you over there in just a second. And you know what that means. If we're going to hop over to another race, that means one thing. We got to show you our favorite video one more time tonight.
Saddle up, boys. Right across these plains and prairies, rocky mountain highs, fade off into the distance like ghost riders in the sky. Black smoke and white line, steel horses side by side. It's more than just a living, y'all. Hell, it's our way of life. We're the last of the cowboys, giddy up, gone boys. 18 wheels on the concrete, it's a slow and dying breed, rolling like Jesse James, a modern day outlaw game. If you're out here riding with me, come on back and make some noise. We're the last of the cowboys. It's a family tradition, diesel's running through our veins. Our daddy showed us the roads, we were born in the fast lane. Branded by our heroes, taught to saddle up and move. We keep this country rolling, we're damn proud of what we do. We're the last of the cowboys, the giddy up gone boys. 18 wheels on the concrete, it's a slow and dying breed, rolling like Jesse James, a modern day outlaw game. If you're out here riding with me, come on back and make some noise. We're the last of the cowboys. Third time generation, little old school salvation. Blazing trails across this nation.
Have you looked
Sea
at
to shine to sea. We're the last, we're the last, we're the last of the cowboys. We're the last of the cowboys. We're the last of the cowboys. The giddy up go boys. 18 wheels on the concrete. It's slow and dying breed, rolling like Jesse James, a modern day outlaw game. If you're out here riding with me, come on back and make some noise. We're the last of the cowboys. Modern day outlaw game. We're the last of the cowboys. We're the last of the cowboys. Saddle up, boys.
As we are loading into our next race. So we got our super late models are out here. And we got $50 to win, $25 for second, as we're going to get to racing here pretty quickly. racing here just a minute. I'm getting a few things under control, and then we'll be getting this show together. Final race of the night here on MonsterVision. Alright guys, welcome to the race tonight. Appreciate you guys coming out. Mimi's Making in Motion has offered up $50 to the winner, $25 to second place. We appreciate Mimi's for coming on board like they always do. That always nice to have the support of good people like the Hanses out there. Like I said, 50 to win, 25 for second. Let's go through some of these rules real quick, guys. Leader controls the starts coming off of turn 4. Leader can choose high or low line. If you go 4 laps down, you're parked. If you come back out on the track 4 laps or more down, you will be suspended. Do not come on the track if you are 4 laps down. Your race is over. There's no cautions in the heat races. Very few in the B main. iRacing calls the cautions for the features, guys. Never stop in my track. If you get turned around and get going, or clear off the track. If you sit there and wait for a yellow and the leaders come around, you will be disqualified from the event. Guys, you act like a clown in one of our shows, we're going to treat you like a clown, so don't do it. Let's have good, clean racing. We're live on MonsterVision tonight. And we'll be back tomorrow night for our 2 Pro Late Model shows all live on SRTV Network. Guys, in the last 10-15 laps of this race, it better be ran the right way. Any on-purpose cautions will result in suspension or penalty of the league. You might even get thrown out of the league. If you're down to the last few laps of the race, you better not be causing no cautions coming off a pit road. No cautions not clearing out the proper way. If there's 5 laps to go, you can finish the race instead of pulling over and stopping. Cause a dumb caution, I'm going to make sure you miss your next start. So don't do it. Not at the end of the race especially. If you have the same decals as the winner on your car, or as somebody that you benefit on your car, you will be subject to penalty as well as they will. We ain't doing the team racing thing, guys. win these races the right way. If you can't get a caution late, that's just the way it is. But do not get your teammates to start spinning out for you, or I'm going to send everybody to the back. Good luck. Let's have a good race. Let's have a good show. Let's have none of that negative shit. And good luck, everybody. Appreciate the Hanses for coming on board again. And once again, sponsoring another event for us. Good luck, everybody. As we get ready to go green flag racing here, we're going to do qualifying first. There's a 40 car field here for our super late model series. It always helps when there's money on the line, as you...
Aaron, did you announce the 3 laps?
Remember, it's a 3-lap average, not single lap qualifying, guys. I'll be right back, Chubb. You're going to have to call it for 3 minutes. No surprise, last week's winner, Dylan Hauser, he won the $50 in the UMP series that Mimi's sponsored last week. And it looks like he's got the pole. He won the super late model race. That paid $200 to win. So Got 47 seconds left in qualifying. I think just about everybody's qualified. I got over 40 hot rods out here tonight. Cody Clemens comes out here. He's the 30th place qualifier right now. He's going to rip around some laps here. Missing a lot of our big late model names. I don't see Klein out here. Travis, none of our ECR boys hardly. Tyler Hurst, I'm sure somewhere in this field, yeah. He qualified 20th. There's Alex Brewer, your third place finisher in the 358s. He qualified 18th. As qualifying is a wrap. I got 313 car heats. Okay. Top 4 out of each. Shove, how'd you qualify?
16th.
Yeah, Jerry, that finish was super close. I forgot all about going back and checking that. But I thought for sure Alex beat him, but nope, Alan got him, so it must have been inches. You hear it, you see it there. Mr. Gibson said Brody's in the hot rod tonight. Brody's driving a super. They got Dylan. Oh, it ain't Dylan, it's Dylan Hauser and Mike Augustine starting on the front row. They're friends with Bryson McKelvey and Austin Good. Your second row, Austin from Coots Home Comfort in West Virginia. Make sure you check them out. Big time sponsor of the league and SRTV Network. Bryson Daffer and Anthony Cottle. Bobby Hantz, Donnie Gibson, Dylan DeMastro, Brandon Holman, Matthew Selby, Jarrett Murphy, and Leslie Barber. Round out your field of hot rods here. Who are we waiting on?
Augustine, or no, McElvey. But he finally logged in.
Alright, so we're going to go 1 to go. We're going to get this thing going. How many laps is it? 8 laps, top 4. 8 laps, top 4. These boys, this is our fastest series of the week. Tomorrow night's our Novice Pros and our Pro late model series. Live on SRTV Network. Here we go. Dylan Hauser. He's the iRacing superstar. He took the double wins in the Mimi races last week. Dylan Hauser takes a control with a good start. Drives it hard off the corner there. Dylan's definitely in control with Mike Augustine in second. Brandon McKelvey and Austin Good. Hunts are all looking there at the 4th position. We haven't seen Mike in a long time. He says he's a jackhammer right now. That's a good looking 19 car there Mike's driving, as they're easily 1st and 2nd right now with Bryson McKelvey and Austin Good checking out in 3rd and 4th. Austin would love to jump in this feature.
Not on me.
Without having to race through another race. We have 4 laps to go as Dylan rips it around through 3 and 4. Hauser out of turn 3 and 4. He is going to lead yet another lap. 3 laps to go. The race is on for the transfer spot as Bryson Daffern has got up to that 15 car of Austin Good. Austin Good and that SRTV Network Coots Home Comfort number 15 hot rod drives it off of number 4. We got 2 laps to go. Austin Good needs to make the pass on Bryson instead of getting passed by Bryson. There's 2 different Brysons, spelled 2 different ways. I think you say them the same way, though. Both the Brysons are on pink and black cars. Bryson on the inside. Austin on the outside. Bryson leads that lap, gets the 4th position on that lap. Bryson almost slings it up in front of Austin. It causes a little chaos, but Bryson comes out looking like roses. Augustine goes up there, doors Hauser. Hauser holds on for the win. Augustine 2nd, Bryson 3rd, and Bryson Daffern 4th as Austin Good will start on the pole of the B main. Selby, Cottle, Gibson, Hunts, DeMastro, and Holden round out your field. Brandon Holden's new to the league. Welcome. Good to see you out there on the track, Brandon. As we grid up for heat number 2, same situation. 4 cars going to this feature, rest of them going to the B main. Lee Daniel Robinson's fast all night. He's good at Eldora, boy. I tell you what, he won a UMP race. He did pretty decent in the 358s till he took a little contact. But he's starting on the pole here in the 2nd B main, or 2nd heat race. They got Lee Daniel Robinson, Thomas Suttles on the front row. Miller and Grandy on your 2nd row with Hanger and Putman on your 3rd row. Daffer and Hurst, Markham and DeRosa, and Lawson round out your field. Oh, don't let me forget Kyle Stanley back there with Lawson. Lawson was really fast last week. I'm not sure what's going on with him tonight. Some bad qualifying runs got him starting from the back all night. Lee Daniel Robinson getting pushed by everybody. He fires off a 4. Even with all that contact, he gets a hell of a start. The fight is on for the transfer spots, and Will Hanger's right there in the middle. Will Hanger slides it up to, I'm not sure whose door that was. If that was Grandy, that might have been Grandy's door, but Grandy drives it off the corner in that pretty 518 pink car. Tyler Hurst is on the inside, and right now Tyler's got the transfer spot. We got Lee Daniel Robinson, Tyler Hurst. Oh, as Grandy gets turned sideways, they all hold on to it, but Putman gets spitted out. Lee Daniel Robinson 1st, Miller 2nd, Hurst and Suttles, Hanger. We got 5 cars battling for the top 4 spot. Make it 6 as Thomas Suttles is right there. 2 of these cars will advance, 2 of these cars won't. Hurst rips it around the bottom. He gets really tight, and they drive around him on the outside. Miller had that huge contact in the last race. Now they race door to door in a heat race. Right there behind them is Suttles. Hanger might not be over what happened in that heat race last race. They both blamed it on each other. One blamed it on the other blamed it on the other. Imagine that, 2 laps to go. We're coming to the white flag. Lee Daniel Robinson is going to lead it. He's way out front. And Will Hanger is just pushing James Miller around the track. James Miller slides it back up in front of Hanger again. I think Hanger's done found out what'll happen if he tries to turn Miller. Oh, Hanger goes in there and just destroys.
Come on. We got to do something now, John. Carry it over to another series.
Nah. I thought you were going to go high.
As Will Hanger goes in there and just takes him out, he catches the black flag.
Beating the goddamn back bumper off of it the whole race there.
I don't know if it was worth all that, but he's going to the back. Him and Miller continue their feud. I know Miller's not one I'd want to be in a feud with. This is the last heat race. As we got Tanner Folds on the pole, Dustin Hall on the outside. We ain't seen Dustin in a while. The money brings Brings all the girls to the yard, don't it? Adam Holbert, Larry Barber, 3rd and 4th. Ethan Bowers, Alex Brewer, Nori Tippett, Derek Pope, Jonathan Lee, Cody Clemens, Todd Hook, Zachary Metzer, and Bradley Crow round out your field here. These are some big races. A lot of cars are going to advance out of the B mains. As he did get a black flag in that last race, and he's going to the back of the B main. If that continues on between those two, I will have to get involved. Y'all know I don't want to do that. Tanner Folds going to bring him to the green flag. Tanner Folds in the 15 hot rod deck. Comes out of 3 and 4. Green flag's out. They are battling it out behind him. He's in the clear out front. Adam Holbert slides high. Bowers tries to get up underneath them. They make contact. Dustin Hall drives it around on the outside in that 174 car. Dustin Hall looks like he's a little loose or something as Barber drives up to his bumper. Tanner Folds is on the high, wide, and outside and trying to get gone from all this action. Adam Holbert, Dustin Hall, and Larry Barber are your transfer spots. But here comes Bowers, Brewers, and Tippett. Don't count out Lee or Hook.
Weller.
6 laps to go. The top 4 look pretty solid right now, but Barber is your caboose. Barber's got to hold off the field. He's in 4th. The top 3 just got to get gone and get away from Barber, but they're having a hard time doing that. It looks like 2nd might be holding up 3rd a little bit as Holbert is sticking it to the high side. Barber runs it up underneath the 174, just about touches. Now the 174's got to run on the outside. Alex Brewer's going to take advantage of that outside being open. Barber closes the door. They all smash into the wall. 174 and Dustin Hall gets spit out there, and he stays stuck to the wall. They were driving it rough there. There's 3 of them bouncing off each other. Larry Barber, Ethan Bowers somehow survives. Barber kind of turned it up into one of them, but I'm not positive what all happened there. I'm not sure if Dustin broke a right front or just stuck it to the wall and couldn't get off of it. But Adam Holbert is to the bumper of Tanner Folds. Checker flags out. Tanner is your winner. C-Man Racing top 5 will advance out of 12 lap race. So you see it there, Austin Good is your pole sitter. Jonathan Lee starting 2nd. Joseph Granny, Anthony Chubb Cottle, Todd Hook, Curtis Stafford, and Bobby Hantz, Pope, Miller, Brewer, and Markham. 12 laps, top 5 advance. Have to watch it from a little farther away than I like to for the B main since we have to cause the caution. Yo, Tyler, what's going on out there? Hell yeah, Tanner just had a hell of a good run out there and winning that B main. Austin Good leads them to the green flag of the B main. It's going to be intense out here as only 5 cars are going to advance. Grandy rips it to the bottom. He looks for a way around, but it looks like his car got stuck in the mud. Jonathan Lee drives around on the outside. As Good holds on to the lead. Chubb's doing everything he can to not get turned here as he drives it around on the outside. Five cars will advance in right now. Todd Hooks is your gatekeeper. He's got James Miller behind him with Curtis Daffern right there with James Miller.
Oh, God, that guy's blinking mad.
Todd Hooks starts blinking really bad and everybody's driving all over him. Todd, you just started blinking really bad. That's why everybody ran into you. Oh.
That's my bad, buddy. I need the EOL.
There's Popex for the EOL. Our favorite kind of driver in a Monster to Dirt's an honest driver. We all make mistakes, and when you call out your own EOL, it gets everything going quicker. Gets our... Oh, yeah, as he just drove up in there and got into the quarter panel of them. Turn them around, and they will race on from that, guys. Gonna go 1 lap to go as quick as possible as we only have 7 more to go. Top 5 are gonna advance here. As Austin Good still your leader. Jonathan Lee still in second with Grandy still in third. Bobby's up to 4th in that number 8 hot rod. Let's hope he can make the feature with James Miller in 5th. Austin fires out of turn 4. He just needs to hold on for 6 more laps, and he's going to be feature racing. Grandy and Lee side by side behind him with Miller and Hunts side by side for the final 2 transfer spots. Here comes Chubb on the outside. Todd Hook on the inside. Look at Lee with a run on the outside. Runs up to Austin Good's bumper. They're 3 wide back there as Chubb clears. Chubb's almost up to the transfer spot. They're going around 1 and 2. Chubb is into the 5th and final transfer spot. He's now the gatekeeper. Austin Good's holding on to the lead. They come to 4 to go. Jonathan Lee's getting a run on the outside. Austin Good holds it to the bottom. Miller to the bottom. Good to the high side. Grandy follows him on the outside. Lee's going to go around Good on the outside. Miller to the inside of Good. Miller drives it off 3 and 4. He's going to drop back to 4th. Chubb has to get out of the gas. That gets Brewer right there. Brewer's right there in 6th spot. Only 5 cars are going to advance.
Oh, they're killing me.
They're 3 wide for 2nd. This looks like a roadblock, as Chubb says. It's killing them. I can see it. We're watching from this far view because I got to make sure we catch these cautions. 2 laps to go. They're coming to the white flag. The race is on. Jonathan Lee's got the lead. Joseph Grandy second. Chubbs ran it all the way up to 3rd. Brewer and Good are your final 2 spots. They come through the corner. Todd Hook gives Good the door. Todd Hook clears out Good and gets a 6th spot. James Miller was your final transfer spot. Man, Good went from the win to out of the feature. Wow. Chubb, good run, buddy.
Dang.
That was an intense race right there. Heat B main number 2. It's going to be just as intense as we got Justin Lawson, Matthew Selby. Both of them guys are Monsters of Dirt champions. Tippett and Stanley, Gibson and Clemens, Putman and DeMastro, Crow and DeRosa, Barber and Hall, Combs and Metzner. Lawson takes him to the green flag. Lawson slides up in front of Selby. Selby back down to the bottom. Chubb, you gonna help me watch this one?
Yeah.
Alright, I got the front of the field pretty much. Selby's out front now, and Lawson settles into second. Stanley third. Donnie Gibson making Brody Gibson then
One
fourth.
turned around. There's another one in the middle of the field, 2 car, red.
That's on me. I hit the inside wall. I was trying not to kill Nori there.
So we'll go back to racing just as quick as possible. As Putman got out of control there. Well, I gave Hanger that black flag in the heat race, but it didn't stick. So I guess he's still in the feature, Chubb. Not sure how I feel about that. We'll see. Definitely getting EOL in the feature, and better keep it clean from here on out. All this unintentional stuff is not welcomed. At all not welcomed. Matt Selby's out front. Is it 1 to go? Now it is.
I don't know.
Now it is. Line it up, boys. Line it up, boys. Line it up, boys. You see it. Matthew Selby takes him back to green flag. 8 laps to go in this final B main before we go feature racing. $50 to win. $25 for second. All from Haun's Performance and Mimi's making the motion. Justin Lawson looking for that lead, but he doesn't have the run. Coming off the high side, Matthew Selby leads another lap. 7 laps to go. Your 5th spot is Brody Gibson. He's your gatekeeper. Brody just had a hope for no more cautions and keep running it forward. Passing more cars will definitely help. Kyle Stadley sitting there battling for that 5th spot. Brody goes to the inside, loses a ton of momentum. Watch out, Brody, because here comes Dylan DeMastro and Dustin Hall and Briley Putman. They're all coming for you. You better make that pass. Kyle Stanley holds on to 4th. Brody is still your gatekeeper with 5 laps to go. Stanley into the wall hard. Brody gets by him. Brody's now in 4th. Kyle Stanley getting passed for 5th by Dylan DeMastro. Kyle Stanley drives it back hard off the corner. He holds on to the 5th spot. Matthew Selby's easily your leader. Justin Lawson 2nd. Nori Tippett 3rd. Brody Gibson 4th. And there's Dustin Hall. Slide job into the wall. That totals his car out. Nori Tippett puts it in the wall. He's just knocked himself out of the feature. Dylan DeMastro right there with Briley Putman on his bumper. 2 laps to go. Now that's the race for the transfer spot. Matthew Selby takes the white flag. Lawson 3rd. Gibson 3rd.
Running that wall pretty hard, John.
Stanley 4th. As Putman made the pass for the final, was he wall riding?
Yeah, bad. Lap 6 was 2s, then it went down to 1, then a 0, and then a 9. I don't know if he did it on purpose, but he was doing it. I'll just kind of watch him in the feature. If he starts moving up.
Alright guys, let's keep the sportsmanship up. It's only $50 and $25 and ain't worth being a piece of crap over. Let's be good sports. Let's race good and clean. If I see you sticking in the wall like I just saw a couple drivers do, I might just throw you out of the race right away. I know it's a bummer to see a car drive off from you, but if you guys stick it in the wall like Ross Chastain, I'm going to have to stick a penalty to you like NASCAR will if he does it again. So let's not do that. Let's race clean, and let's try to keep it out of that damn wall. Good luck, guys. $50 to win, $25 for second. Thank you to Mimi's. Thank you to the Hots. Performance. Let's go racing.
Hey, John, I just want to add, it's only 50 and 25, man. It's not a matter of life and death, easy money, not a big payout. Just take it easy and don't destroy the league, all right, guys? Thank you.
Appreciate it, Bobby. Yeah, you're right. 50 and 25, it's a nice bonus, guys. But it's not worth cutting your friend's neck or just doing stupid shit, guys. We want to see good, clean racing, and we want to see the winner be the right winner. Good luck, everybody. Let's have a good race. And remember, we're back here tomorrow night for 2 more races. Appreciate you, Bobby. Appreciate you, Jennifer. Good luck, everybody.
And, John, if they put on a good show tonight, no bullshit, we might put up a little more money tomorrow night for that pro race, too.
Right on, buddy. We appreciate it, and I'm sure the drivers appreciate it. All right, Dylan Hauser, leader Daniel Robinson's your front row. Tanner Folds, Mike Augustine, your second row. Thomas Suttles, Adam Holbert, third row with Bryson McKelvey and Bryson Daffer in your next row. You got Bowers, Barber, Hurst, Jonathan Lee, Selby, Grandy, Lawson, Chubb,
I like the
Gibson,
hit me 11.
Brewer, Stanley, Putman, and James Miller. James Miller and Hanger starting side by side in the back. Let's see if they can get over this crap and just start racing again.
Your laps is about 50.
50 laps, Chubb. Good luck, buddy.
Thank you.
Can I get a vodka with cranberry?
What'd he say?
I have no idea.
Green flag's out. Dylan Hauser's got the lead. Dylan's going to be strong tonight. He's one of the best late model racers on the sim. I'd call him a pro, but I don't think there's a such thing as a late model pro right now, as iRacing's getting their pro series back together. But Dylan, wherever there's a pro series, Dylan's always part of it. Look at this field. This is a bunch of hot rods out here. Chubb, Brewer, look at them all, man. There's a bunch of them. It's a dusty mess out here. Riding with Thomas Suttles in 6th spot as Tanner Foltz gets up in front of him there. Let's ride with Tanner's. Tanner's right behind. 12-time champion and winner of our 358 Modified Series earlier tonight, Adam Holbert. Lee Daniel Robinson's been fast in everything as Mike Augustine looks to go around him. Lee Daniel back to the inside. He slides up in front of Mike. Mike down to the bottom, going back down the back straightaway. Mike's going to slide him here in 3 and 4. Come back to Lee Daniels' view, and Mike slides up in front of him. Lee Daniels drives it back down the back straightaway. Making the front straightaway as he looks down to the inside. He doesn't have the car to slide him here, as Mike's going to drive off with second position. Dylan Hauser's out front. He's got a big lead right now, and he's not looking back. Hauser's putting that thing right on the wall. You can hear that quarter panel rubbing, but I don't call that wall riding. I call that a good line. Selby slides it up in front of Holbert there. Holbert gets a little out of shape and goes up there and smacks the wall. He drops back to 5th spot. These cars get these laps done in a hurry as 10 laps are complete. Dylan Hauser out front, checking out on this field. Dylan, Mike, Lee, and Matthew. Adam Holbert 5th. Fold, Settle, Stafford. That's Bryson. Ethan Bowers, Hurst, and Lee round out your top 10. There's Larry Barber Jr., who won earlier this last weekend. Larry Barber won at Clarksville in his real-life late model. Good job to Larry. Oh, as Jonathan Lee puts it on Hurst's nose. Hurst does everything not to wreck him. They're piling up back here.
Smooth move there, James. That's right.
I'm making sure I'm sending a picture right now to John.
Fucking any bud.
Hey Bryson, can you check my car?
Left side, everything quarters look straight. Nose look fine.
First caution tonight, James Miller totals out his car. We're 14, 15 laps into this race.
Yeah, you're good, dude. Yeah, my brother said your car's clear.
Dylan Hauser's led all 14 laps.
Or Adam, either one.
Dylan Hauser's the 8th all-time winningest driver in the Monsters of Dirt when it comes to cash. Dylan Hauser's won over $600 in the Monsters of Dirt over the last several years. Dylan up pretty comfortably out front right now with Mike Augustine, his buddy, right there in second. Lee Daniel Robinson's been driving the wheels off of his hot rod tonight. He's in third position with 12-time champion Adam Holbert right there in fourth. Adam Sobers, Thomas Suttles, Ethan Bowers, Thomas, Tanner Folds, Dafford, Gibson. Justin Lawson and Will Hanger. Justin Lawson, Will Hanger back here racing in the back. Both these guys are usually up front. Tanner gets put in the wall by Bryson. It looks like Tanner might be broke. As Tanner falls through the field, it looks like he's looking for pit road. He's going to rip it down to the bottom. He's off the track.
Well, I mean, he did the same shit to him.
Bowers has got damage and he's off. He's running around the bottom with a busted tire. His night's over.
I think I need to get off the track.
Go get it fixed. Dylan Hauser out front. Mike Augustine second. Lee Dan Robinson third. Adam Holbert fourth and Settles fifth. Jonathan Lee, Dafford, and Gibson. Randy, McKelvey, and Putman. Halfway through this race. Yes, Folds and Bowers keep arguing. Folds isn't a dirty driver. But Bowers isn't happy. Let's go, Holbert. Holbert's in fourth position with Lee Daniel Robinson in third. Augustine in second. Hauser in first. Augustine's doing everything he can to keep up with Hauser. Hauser's throwing out a chain and says, grab onto this. Mike, that's the only way you're going to catch me, buddy. Yellow flag's out.
Don't try to run me down the racetrack right there. Sorry, 46. Hey, Bryson, my bad. I didn't mean to get into you right there. I didn't think you were going to be coming off the wall that far.
Said Sylvia's. Oh, that was Tyler Hurst that crashed.
That's 4 laps of that.
Somebody on the track, it shouldn't be.
What do you mean?
Somebody's asking if the 4 lap down effect was in effect.
Yes, 4 laps is in effect. If you're 4 laps down, you're out of the race. First car lap down will get your lap back. Everybody else gotta get to the first car lap down. So 1 to go now?
Yeah.
Alright, we got 21 laps to go with Hauser, Augustine, Robinson, Holbert, Lee, Suttles, Gibson, Dafford, McKelvey, and Grandy. We got some of our regulars up there. We got some of the hot shots just here for the money. It's kind of like the hot shots showing up at the local track. Let's see if any of our regulars got anything for the hot shot of a Dylan Hauser. Hauser beats the best of all of them. But I know some of our guys, they're pretty quick too. Here we go, green flag's out. Augustine and Howard side by side. Mike gets a great start, but he settles in right behind Hauser. If Mike's a good teammate like the rest, he'll just take a second place finish and let Hauser win it. But we'll see if he's, unlike the rest, if he'll go up there and try to pass Hauser. Let's see if he can do it. Or if they're just here for the combo money. We got Daniels, Robinson, and Holbert in third and fourth. $18 laps to go. Nobody's been able to get up to Hauser. Hauser, if anybody should have this figured out, he's probably, we have the 500,000 lap man of Adam Holbert, but that's probably 1/10 of what this man's put into this sim. Hauser's been on this sim since all of us got on this sim and has been winning for years. Oh, as we just had a lap car disappear in front of the field. He somehow, some way disappeared right before the field got to him. I thought we were about to have a situation. Hauser was completely off the gas because he thought the same thing. You want to set up, go check out House of Speed of Dylan Hauser over there.
I'm broke.
Putman's broke, he's trying to find pit road. Well, Hangers ran it up to 8th place. As Putman causes a caution, trying to get on the pit road.
Can I get a black clear, please?
Boy, my lucky dog. Riley, I guess for you.
Yeah, you still got the forward. I'm gonna fill in the top here, John.
Go ahead. Dylan Hauser, 12 laps to go. It's about to be 11 laps to go. We're in the money here in a second as he fires off. Augustine comes off the line even with him, but Hauser gets the pull. Hauser off into 1 and 2. He jumps up in front of Augustine. Augustine is the gatekeeper for Hauser tonight as he's going to hold off the field. We got Lee Daniel Robinson in 3rd, Adam Holbert 4th. Jonathan Lee, what about it, in the top 5? 10 laps to go. Hangers found his way up from a EOL and a dead last starting spot. He's up to 6th. Lee Daniel Robinson and Adam Holbert exchanging sliders. Holbert bangs it off the wall. Lee Daniel Robinson drives it back off the corner. He's in 3rd. Holbert up to his bumper. Holbert back down to the bottom. 9 laps to go. Holbert does a slider. He's not going to clear it. Hanger banger off the wall. He's going to lose a few spots. Dylan Hauser is checking out. He's got a 3/10 lead and it's growing. That 2 car is in another league of his own. Ricer and Daffern drove it all the way up Jonathan Lee's rear bumper. What about Brody? Brody in 8th place. What a run for Brody. Grady in 9th. Justin Lawson up 6 spots. He's in the top 10. Dylan Hauser with over a half a second lead. Mike Augustine 2nd. Lee Daniel Robinson 2 seconds back in 3rd. Bill Banger Hangers up to Holbert's bumper. Holbert 4th. Hanger 5th. Hanger slides it up in front of Holbert. Holbert saw it going. He's shot back down to the bottom. Holbert's going to slide right back in front of Hanger. 4 laps to go. Dylan Hauser has checked out. I tell you what, Dylan Hauser is the class of the field. He's a world pro, and there's a reason he's a world pro. Mike Augustine's always been fast. Anytime he's in the league, he's up front. Lee Daniel Robinson, it don't matter what kind of car we've had lately, he's always up front. 2 laps to go. Will Hanger's cleared Adam Holbert now. and he's up to the 4th position. He can't resist. He goes up there, smacks the wall, white flag. Hauser's coming down the back straightaway. Hauser going through 3 and 4. Dylan Hauser, iRacing World Pro, owner of House of Speed. He's fast, he's quick, and he's the winner tonight. He takes the money. Dylan Hauser takes the 50. Augustine takes 2nd in the 25. Lee Daniel Robinson takes the podium. Hanger 4th, Holbert 5th, Dafford Lawson, Lee Gibson, Randy, Brewer, and Chubb. Good race, guys. Appreciate Hunts. Appreciate Mimi's. Top 3 to Discord for interviews. Chubb.
Hey, I'm gonna hop off here and do these points.
Can I get an invite, please?
We'll catch you tomorrow.
All right, buddy. Take care.
Later.
I'm trying to get you an invite, buddy. Let's see. Copy. Control V. Oh, there we go. All right, guys. So we're going to get this top 3 interview done right quick. And get out of here in just a minute. Let's get Lee Daniel Robinson up here. Lee Daniel Robinson, you finished out a solid night of racing tonight with a 3rd place run against some of the best that iRacing has to offer. How'd you do it tonight, buddy?
I don't know, man. Stayed alive. Those guys are fast. Hauser's fast. Mike's fast. Everybody up there I was running with, Holbert, everybody's fast. So feels good to be able to just hop in and be able to run with them. I'm still trying to figure out this tire saving stuff, man. I took it super easy for the first half of the race, just doing everything I could to save more tire than them, and I still have less tire than them, so not sure what I'm doing wrong there, but we'll figure it out and give it another run.
Hell yeah, well, that was a solid race all the way around, and you talk about them being fast, but you got to win in the UMPs, Micros, and Cup Series in the last 4 days, and a podium here in the Supers, so I'm pretty sure you're pretty quick too, Laird Lee, so good run tonight. It looks like you're the man here at Eldora. Got 2 more races tomorrow, so maybe you'll pick up another win. But good Wednesday night of racing, buddy. You want to thank anybody before we jump out of here?
Just you for putting on the broadcast and the races, man. And Wheezy and Ethan, like they was both in Discord helping with this one too. So got a shout out to them.
Yeah. Well, good run, Lee. Appreciate you being out here, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Mike Augustine, we ain't seen you in a long time, and you're back in the league. You ran it up front, right there with Dylan, but Dylan was just the class of the field tonight. Do you think anything could have got you around him there?
To be honest, no. He's a little bit better than me wall tapping, so it's kind of hard to out wall top Dylan Hauser at Eldora. So I did everything I could, but he was just a little bit better.
Yeah, it's just that one little tap, and it sure lights you up. But he's one of the best at about any track, it seems like. But Mike came out here, still beat everybody else, and had a hell of a race. We're glad to see you racing around here in Monsters of Dirt again. Appreciate you coming out. And hell, you want to thank anybody before we jump out of here tonight?
Yeah, I just got to thank Majula C Speed Shop, Chris Ferguson, Blake, and Evan. Reckless Society, Sweet Victory Apparel Co., Team VLR, WR1 Sim Chassis, and you for putting the league on and the broadcast. Thank you.
All right, buddy. Well, good run, and we'll see you when we see you. Hopefully it's sooner than later, buddy. Good job.
Yep. See ya.
All right, Dylan Hauser, he swept the cash races last week. Anytime Hans throws up some money, Dylan shows up, and it's hard to beat this man. He's one of the best guys on iRacing. He's won a lot of races in the Monsters of Dirt. Won now over $700 in the Monsters of Dirt, but that's pennies compared to what Dylan Hauser wins on iRacing. Dylan, another good race tonight. How'd you do it, buddy?
Yeah, we just started off going real fast and qualified, getting us up front. That was a big deal, just be able to get out front these big fixed races. And got out front there and kind of set the pace a little early, and then set it a little too fast, and I just backed it down once I got a second lead, and then rode around, saved a little bit, just trying to keep the distance between me and second at a decent amount. And you know, after last week, everybody said I had a yellow thrown. I don't even know why the yellow was thrown. Yeah, so I figured I'd come back this week and show everybody that I don't need no yellows. I've won a lot of races on this sim without yellows, so feels good to come out here and get the job done.
But Dylan, I know that. I know you're one of the fastest guys on this sim, and there's probably 200 guys that run your logo on their car, and you can't control everything. But you know, guys are going to talk, guys are going to say stuff. But all I know is you're the winner of all 3 of these Haunts races, and you just don't back into those. So good job again, Dylan. You've won a lot of races with us. You've always been one of our best. Been with us all 5 years. We appreciate you showing up when you do, buddy. Good race tonight. Who you want to thank?
Yeah, first off, thank you for putting the league on. It's been a great league I've run. I pop in here every now and then. It feels good when I'm back at home. I can jump on here and run a good, successful league. But no bullshit. Thanks for Bobby Hall, big supporter of mine. Bobby's always just been a great, phenomenal partner of House of Speed, and just been a good supporter of mine. Him and his wife and his daughter. Everybody House of Speed IRC setups here need a setup for an open league or an open setup. Just check them out. Get everybody back to House of Speed. We're kind of slow right now. Just everybody's out racing this summer and just doing real life stuff. So, but we plan to crank it back up here soon and get back on it hard and try to win us some big money this winter or this summer.
Yeah, well, you heard it here, House of Speed. Go check them out. Dylan Hauser's been a member of our league since we started, and he picks him up another win, another $50. Good job, Dylan. We'll catch everybody tomorrow night for our Novice Pro Late Model Series and our Pro Late Model Series on SRTV Network. And until then, we'll see you